My name is Jolie Rochell. I am 25 and I'm currently a student of business administration in Berlin and working as an intern for Lition Energie. I'm mainly in charge of online marketing, all the social media channels, and the communication to the outside. I studied event management before, so for me it's always been about communicating with others and doing bigger projects with many people. That's how I started studying business administration, and I pretty quickly realized that I didn't want to work for companies that just had the goal of profitability, just of earning money. I wanted to work for a company that has a bigger goal and wants to create a better future for the younger generations as well. So yeah, and that's how I came to Lition, where it's all about the green energy and sharing the good energy. I feel like the most urgent action that should be taken to change things in the energy sector is that countries have to start working together. It is important from a political side that decisions are made that actually go into greener solutions. That is, I feel like, the biggest thing that has to change, especially in Germany. There's still a lot to do, and it's not taken too serious yet. But I'm pretty grateful for projects and organizations like Fridays for Future and others that are trying to change exactly that. In general, just create more awareness. I feel like people don't actually understand how much they can change with just using a greener solution when it comes to their energy consumption.